Hi, I'm Joe Lindley. I'm with cravingsugar.net, and the title for this video is the low carb diet best for you? I'm actually doing a series of videos on diets. Each one is sort of an introduction to each of the diets, so it's showing you the pros and the cons. I'm also covering the low calorie diet, the low fat diet, the fixed meal diets, like Jenny Craig and Metafast, and also the paleo diet or primal diet. So getting back to the low carb diet, what it is basically is in this diet you restrict your diet to not include most carbohydrates, almost all carbohydrates. There are things like potatoes, pastas, breads, sweets of any kind, rice, stuff like that. And the diet is really pretty free in terms of what you eat outside of that. You can eat, in fact, you're encouraged to eat lots of vegetables, meats, and fats. And the only kind of restriction on that in terms of other foods is that you don't overdo the meats. You don't want too many lean meats in there. Too much protein can be bad for you. But that's the way the diet works. In terms of pluses and minuses, this diet is somewhat new, so it's a little radical to some people. Atkins, there's a lot of controversy about him when he first did this, so some people still have this negative feeling about it. But frankly, it's a very good diet, and more people are using it. So if you're not familiar with it, talk around, ask around. You'll find people that are on this and will swear by it. So you'll find some people to help you get into it if you choose to. In terms of hunger pangs as compared to the diets, this is really a good diet because once you get past the first couple of weeks, you really don't feel any hunger pains. And the reason for that is during the first 2 weeks, you're doing without the carbs. And your body is telling you, hey, I want carbs. It's had carbs in its system for decades, and it's used to that. And so your body's asking for those carbs. After 2 weeks, however, without carbs, your body stops asking for it, and then you actually go from meal to meal without any kind of problems. There's some other issues I won't get into, but it has a lot to do with blood sugar and stuff, that this diet levels out your blood sugar levels at a low level so insulin doesn't come in and cause a lot of these hunger pains. So it's really quite easy to do. I've been on a low carb diet for months, and I just don't feel any kind of urges for food in between meals. I'm hungry when I'm ready to eat, but it's not like when I've been on diet before. So it's really easy to tolerate. In terms of weight loss, this diet is actually more effective than almost all the other ones. You can lose weight faster, sooner, and also keep it off better than the other diets. This has been proven in several studies. In terms of taste, I'd say if you're a meat eater, this is great. or like bacon and eggs, this is great because you're getting those kinds of meats and stuff you like. If you don't like meat or eggs, it might be a little more difficult for you. So I'd say that's the deal on the taste. And in terms of cost, it's about equivalent to other diets. Most of this stuff you can make yourself. You can also buy low-carb shakes and snacks and things like that. In terms of the health, actually, it's better than other diets. At first, when I was first on this years ago, my wife thought I was going to kill her with a heart attack because everybody's worried about the extra fats you eat with this diet. Well, turns out the fats don't hurt you. So you actually end up with better heart health at the end of one of these diets than you do at the beginning. Your blood pressure is going to be better. Your cholesterol numbers are going to be better. Everything's going to be better. So it's really a healthy diet. So you not only are getting improvements because of the diet itself, but also with the weight loss, you would get additional benefits there. So there's several different pluses to this diet. So be sure to investigate it and see if it's right for you. So that's it on the low carb diet. I'd ask that if you have any comments, please leave them on my YouTube channel or on my website, cravingsugar.net. I'd sure appreciate it. Thank you for your attention, and goodbye.